What RPG class do I main? I genuinely cannot believe it has taken so long for me to get this question. Anyway, DPS, all day, every day. My goal in any RPG is to do as much damage possible before damage can be done to me. That's my goal in fighting games, too. Blocking is for cowards. So whenever I play an RPG where I can play multiple classes, I always play the class that has the most damage output. I will always gear my stats to do damage output first. Offense over defense. Take the equipment that maxes damage and just accept that any hit I take is gonna hurt. And then rush at the enemy like a blind berserker. If there are stat-up items in the RPG, I will give them all to my main character, which is going to be the DPS. This actually started way back in the 16-bit days. Most games were not made thinking that someone would max out their attack stat, and it made playing certain RPGs kind of trivial, and I've just stuck with it since. That includes in D&D and tabletop, if we're playing a wargamey sort of game. Otherwise, I just make a character that I think would be fun to play. This is true in MOBA and in hero shooters too. I always want to be doing the maximum amount of damage. Now, I talk about science and learning and being kind and stuff like that a lot, so people probably thought that I was going to go with something like a wizard or a bard or whatever. Screw that. Science is about making shit explode. Scientists are the people who cut open a living person's skull and poke their brain. Need I remind you of the Demon Core again? Scientists are curious, reckless, terrifying people. Hence, DPS for science.